Nita's story. I'm sitting here today with Tommy Walker. Hello, Mr. Walker. How are you?
How you doing, Miss Story?
Very nice to meet you.
It's very nice of you to have me, dear.
Thank you. So, can you tell our viewers a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am a 58-year resident of Riviera Beach. I've been here all my life. I've been through the storm, and I just decided to take my leadership abilities and the things that I know about the city and run for District 3.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, I have never heard of it from you. So when I seen your name, Tommy Walker, running, I was like, who is this man? Are you new to politics, or is this your first time?
I'm new to politics,
Okay.
and the way I look at it, but I put my name in the hat like 3 years ago.
Okay.
I talked to Cedric about 3 years ago. I would call him Councilman Thomas, let's be correct. And he told me 3 years ago that he wasn't running. And I decided to run then. But I waited till after Miss Miller and Miss Davis had their race. And like 2 years ago, I put my name into the city council to run.
And what would make you because it's public scrutiny in running. What would make you want to subject yourself to that?
Because this is the time.
Right.
We don't have, the city does not have 3 more years of the same old politics as usual. And once I decided to run, then I sat back and I started looking at the tapes. I started studying the way that our city do business. And I decided that they needed my leadership skills. Now, we got to get this right. And people say politics, and I got to accept that because it is a political arena. But it's the lowest level of government, and the skills that I possess, the leadership skills that I possess, I know I can implement those into the way we do business right now.
All right. So what makes you qualified? What do you bring to the table? Why are you the best?
Why am I the best?
Yes.
I am the best because I'm fresh. And the ideals, for an example, the ideal, and this is, everybody sits up there and they go, I. It ain't about me. The race that I'm running in is for the people. It's not about me. And the way I did this, I've decided to get professional people that live in Riviera Beach, that's been through it, like my 2 classmates, Jonathan Brooks, Shanita Brooks. Jonathan is a contractor, and he's bidded on city projects. Shanita used to be the chair of the Planning and Zoning Board, and she's in real estate. And I got Rodney Roberts, who's on the board at the housing department. It ain't about me. I'm the only candidate that's going to surround himself with people that want to work, want to do good for the residents of Riviera Beach and move this city forward.
Okay. Speaking of so that's the economy basically, and economics in Riviera Beach is important, and entrepreneurship kind of brings you financial stability. What do you feel about small business in the redevelopment plan?
We got to have that. The way I understand it and the way I look at it, we have a $400 million project coming down the tubes. And for the past years, the current leadership, the Diaz, has not done or not given the people what we wanted. We ain't got nothing we wanted. But if you ask them, we got a lot of boat docks that none of us can park our boats at. We have to change the way we do business, and it starts in that council.
So how do we get small business to be a part of that, though? How do we bring them in?
We have enough people in this city. How do we do that, Anita?
Yes, how do we do that?
We work hard at it. My daughter, she just got out of college, and she went through the process, and she started her own business. She sells popsicles now, and I have her on my team. We have a lot of people that want to do good, that want to work, but are not given that opportunity. It can be done, darling.
Okay.
It's going to get done.
All right. So the Marina project, you either like it or you love it. How do you feel about it?
I used to take my grandkids, which were girls, and that little 80 stretch of land that I was able to use, I used to take them fishing. Okay. I can't take them fishing there no more. We got a bunch of boat docks. change gonna come. Ask Sam Cooke. That's what Sam Cooke said. We need to start getting what we asked for. I don't mind the marina. It's a done deal now. And you either love it or leave it. I'm gonna have to love it. But from this time forward, I'm running to make sure that the people get something out of it.
So what, if you were elected, what would be some of your ideas that you would, want to implement to make that project successful? Since we do have it now, it's going to come to fruition. So how do we make it successful now?
My ideas ain't gonna matter one bit.
Okay.
The things that we pay Tony Brown to do that.
Okay.
And the Dias is supposed to work with Tony Brown. The current establishment acts like they work for Tony Brown. We gotta fix that right now. There is no way that the council, the city council, should be the CRA board also. We keep doing wrong things, calling them right. You saw in the meeting where Miss Anderson wanted to do things a certain way, and Mr. Guyton says, no, we've been doing this for so long, but that don't make it right. If you came to my house and you didn't like pork, I wouldn't cook pork. Just cause it expedite things, and if she has a problem with it, let's do it the right way. If we do it the right way, we can't go wrong.
So do you feel that the two boards should be two separate boards and not the same people? Is that where?
If you never know which hat, if you go talk to a councilman, you don't know which hat they wearing.
Right.
And that's not good for the citizens. That's not good for our residents.
Okay. So staying with the CRA, your district was a hot topic of being brought into the CRA.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
I have to take a deep breath on that one right there, Mr.
Oh,
You see,
deep
'cause
breath.
I mean, after being here for 50 years,
Right.
and for them to just put my district into the CRA right now, that's not a very good idea. And I'm very passionate about that is because we've already given up a whole stretch of land and we have not seen any progress. And I don't want them coming on this side of the track. I'm telling the truth. And the way it was described to me, it came out of Tony Brown's mouth. He said, give me the land and I'll give you a plan. That's not gonna happen. You give me a plan. See, that's what I'm saying. He acts like, let me stop. I like Tony Brown. I think he's very good at what he does. And we're gonna bump heads because you gotta assure me, I'm not gonna be working for you. You gotta assure me that you care about my people as passionate as I do. And I understand he don't get paid to care about the people. So that's my job. My job is to look out and make sure all the implementations or all the programs that they got coming, that the residents that I represent thinks that a good idea. Even though I have the final say so, but I want to make sure that they are aware of what's going on. And I have to apologize to Mr. Brown because I've been going at him pretty hard.
Right.
And I have not even attempted to contact him or to talk to him. But I know he's good at what he does. Where we have a problem at is I don't think he's as passionate about my people as I expect him to be.
Okay. All right. The council recently voted themselves a stipend. How do you feel about that?
In essence, it was just another way to give them a raise without giving them a raise. And they used having to come to a meeting. I think it was just a current display of power by the current majority leadership of the council. Now, with the new council coming in, I think we should keep that.
The stipend?
The stipend for now.
Okay.
Since it's already there, I think the leadership that I have, we all gonna have to work really, really hard to get this city back. We should attend every meeting, the CDC, the planning and zoning, utility, plus our regular meetings. gotta work really, really hard. And use it for 6 months, come back, put it on the ballot. Put that, we got the August election, we got a November election, put that on the ballot. Let the people decide whether we should or should not get it.
So if the people say no, you will be
That's
okay?
fine. I'm totally okay. But that's why I say give us 6 months so that people can see us working, see us doing things, making changes. If they say, even if we put it on the board, on the ballot, we could ask for a $500 raise. It ain't gotta be that $12,000 a year thing.
Right.
We can come up with a package that the people might accept, that we can put it on the ballot.
And what do you think the state of our community is right now?
The state of our community is in a rate. I mean, it's over, and that's only because our leadership is out of control. And those are one of the reasons that I'm running. I've been to so many military leadership schools that I'm not a politician, and we're gonna get this straight. But I'm in a political arena, and I understand that these things I'm gonna have to accept. But if the head is cut off, then the rest of the body ain't gonna follow. We have got to get together with the new council that's coming, and we all gonna have to be on one page. We are never gonna achieve greatness if our leaders are fighting, and that's where I come in at. I am coming in, should I be elected, and humble myself to take the lowest seat in the table. And it ain't about me. It's never gonna be about me. And I don't plan to do this for a long time, but I plan to implement plans so that our younger generation can say, if Mr. Walker can do it, then we all can do it. This ain't rocket science. You got people on the guys that telling people that you gotta be this and you gotta be that. As a leader, all I gotta do is be intelligent, have the energy, and the main thing that you need is integrity. You can be smart and you can be energetic, but if you are not trustworthy, if your integrity is fractured, then it's not gonna work. I don't owe nobody anything, Miss Story. I put myself on the ballot because we keep recycling the same people to do this job. What's wrong with new people? So I decided to take my money out of my pocket years ago and be a candidate to change things. And I'll let the people decide. I got a shortcoming, and they say my shortcoming is I haven't been here. I haven't done anything. But that's all from design. I don't want to sit on the board and then I create this atmosphere that I owe this person that. I can watch from afar. When you don't like somebody and they say they love you, yeah, I'm going to love you from over here. You know what I'm saying? So I detach myself and I just study. So that when I do decide to do all of this, I don't have to owe anybody but the residents of Riviera Beach, Florida.
All right. So if you are elected, what would be your mission statement for your candidacy?
My mission statement would be empowerment. See, I had, from the dirts of Riviera Beach, my wife and I raised 6 kids. You understand? 5 of my 6 kids has college education. 4 to 5 got master's degree. I'm a testimony that it can be done. And all of that come from the dirt right here in Riviera Beach. My mission statement would be empower. I am running to empower the people to do better. See, for the last 6 years, the current majority leadership has not put out the right information. And I know you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I at least want to give the residents of Riviera Beach, number one, the correct information to do things. I want to provide the opportunities to do things. Sometimes when we have these things coming up and some of my people say, they say small business can get in, but when they have a black business to come in, the bond to do the work is too high. So there are not any black general contractors or black people with business that can afford the bond to do any work. They've been telling stories. I have to be careful about, because once I start getting passionate about things, then it kind of slips. But we have to make sure that we tell the truth. It is so much easier to tell the truth than to tell a lie.
Yes, it is.
My mission statement, Ms. Story, is give the people the right information to do the right things.
All right.
Empowerment.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Mr. Walker. It was a pleasure sitting down to talk with you today, and good luck.
Thank you very much. All right.
This is Nita's story, and until next time.